What's up, guys? Thanks very much for coming to this wonderful video today. So today we're going ahead and looking at the new fusion rifle, the Bastion. Now, this has the fun perk Saint's Fist, so it charges to fire 3 spreads of kinetic slugs. It also has hammer forward rifling for range, but it's not all that great. Liquid coils for increased impact damage and slower charge time. Breakthrough and composite stock. So all in all, it's a really good done. I got it dropped at 960, lucky me. We're also going to be using my Kindled Orchid with Hammer Forged Rifling for range, Accurized Rounds for range, Quick Draw and Rapid Hit. It does have a Handling Masterwork, but I haven't done anything. And I'm choosing not to put a mod slot on it because I kind of like giving myself a challenge. We're going to be using the new Rocket Pyroclastic Flow. Mine has Volatile Launch, Alloy Casing, Ambitious Assassin, and Moving Target. I am going ahead and putting Radar Booster on this, so if I ever switch to it, it'll help me see things. So we're using Faux Tracer because everyone knows that with a shotgun, Faux Tracer is probably the best. Now let's actually switch that to hand cannon targeting because we're going to be using hand cannon. We have 2 fusion scavengers, we have fusion, unflinching fusion rifle aim, and I don't have the fusion rifle slot, so we can't really, oh, yep, I do. Okay, let's go ahead and add that on then. But let's go ahead and change it to a more fit kind of look. There we go. And there we go, we look all pretty. But no, we're going to be using the top tree gunslinger with incendiary grenade, triple jump, and the top one to reload our weapon because reloading this thing is really fast with reloading that thing is fast with the dodge. Very small number. I'm actually quite sad that it's that slow or low. But yeah, so just got this to drop, and I've been using it for a couple games. It's pretty nice. I have to say, it's definitely an interesting gun, one of the more interesting that I've used. Using it with my Kindled Orchid, I started out using it with Waking Vigil, like most of the other YouTubers that I'd watched, and I didn't like it as much, so we're going to go ahead and use it with the Kindled Orchid. But no, so we're only going to do one game, and hopefully it's a good one. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, guys. So, I do a lot better with a shotgun. Have to say that. This was not a very fun game. I don't know why. I think it might have been the range or something, but it just. That and that one guy made some stupid decisions. A couple things happened. I don't know. I was up in the top and then started just losing it to long range engagements. So, what I think of this gun is if you practice a lot at it. I mean, I've had some pretty good lucky games with it, but this was a live game. This was something that I just wanted to show you guys in like normal day to day what you can do with it. And it's a very interesting gun because as you saw before, there were times when I was close to the opponent and I was right in front of him and I hit him with a full bolt and nothing happened. There were other times when they got left with like a little bit of health, and it's just a little bit of an inconsistent gun. That, and I'm very bad with fusion rifles. I can never track as well. I was missing hand cannon shots, so let's go ahead and pop on a targeting adjuster. But no, so good gun if you can get used to it. At that, and I was arbalisted out of that. I wish they'd give it some damage resistance, but at the same time, I completely understand. But no, it's hard to explain. It can be a good gun if you have a good game. That's basically what it is. And the clips that I'm going to go ahead and put before this kind of shows that. But in the whole run of everything, it's a really hard gun to get used to, especially if you're used to not using a fusion rifle like I am. I'm going to have to go ahead and make a second video on it. Maybe if I get a really good game, I'll post it, and we can go ahead and see. But no, so thank you very much for coming and watching. The clips before will probably be a lot more entertaining than the actual game. I was having a little bit of a difficulty with a couple of the people in there and the guns that they were using. But no, this is an average game, and that's probably the average that most medium players are going to get out of it. But no, we won. It was a pretty good game. I would have made second place on the other team, but if I hadn't missed some shots, if I had played a little bit better, I would have gotten a lot higher. But yeah, so good gun. Get used to it. Learn how to use a fusion rifle if you don't normally use them, and you'll get good at it. It can hit some pretty decent ranges at times, but it's a little bit of an inconsistent gun, I'd say. You use it like a shotgun, it's inconsistent like a shotgun, so I'd go ahead and chalk it up to, if you like running around with a shotgun that has a charge time, go ahead and use it. It's a lot of fun. I'm probably going to use it every once in a while, but I'm probably going to stick to my normal loadout of this for the most part, or this. These are the guns that I've mainly practiced on. I have been using the old-fashioned, just barely upgraded it to fully because it was just handling. I wanted a range masterwork, but handling was what I got. I'm going to go ahead and keep making videos for you guys. I'm glad that they got a new exotic out. I have a proposition for anyone who watches this. Leave a comment about what videos that you want next. Because if it is still a lull in Destiny, I'm going to either make a 7 Days to Die YouTube video or a CSGO video. And if either of those sound entertaining, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Or if you want me to keep doing Destiny content, I can go ahead and do that. I love Destiny. PvP is a little bit of a frustrating place for me right now because hand cannons are my bread and butter, and they're starting to get a little bit inconsistent. And even if I swear I hit a shot, it completely ghosts. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep learning how to use hand cannons again, sadly, and we can go ahead and chalk it up to a learning curve. So thank you very much for continuing to watch the video, and thank you very much for being with me. If you aren't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying to get to at least 100 by the end of this year. And go ahead and like the video if you liked the video, and come back for more. This has been Dragon Sin M. Thank you very much for coming. Bye.